This morning here at Westwood School in Hamden, the parents of that fifth grade student who last week, the day after Martin Luther King Day, was cast as a slave in a class play. Well, the parents came here with the NAACP and some other parents to get some answers about this play from school officials. Hamden public school officials say that late last week, several days after a fifth grade teacher cast students in a play about the transatlantic slave trade, that the teacher used instructional resources that had not been approved.
The scene starts with nameless slaves 1 and 2 getting pushed towards the ship.
That couple's daughter was cast as one of the slaves.
And a child is enacting the slave owner. The slave owner is instructed to crack a whip at her children and to make sure they were scared.
The Parkers say their daughter has been bullied since word got out that they complained about her role as a slave.
She was crying, she was upset because a couple kids came to her and said, "You got Miss Grabars fired. You did this," and that's not the case.
Rachel Grabars is the fifth grade social studies teacher whose intent was to use the play to teach the history of slavery. She's been suspended with pay pending the outcome of the investigation.
The teacher under suspension who brought this play forward was begging for material to teach her kids.
She says because of problems with the internet at the school, the teacher didn't have access to her regular curriculum.
You do not do the slave reenactments. You do not do blackface. There's ways to teach slavery that's critical, that's empathetic, and what people can learn.
In addition to being a Hamden parent, he's an associate professor of history at Connecticut College, and the school system has asked him for his insight.
We can sit down, look at the curriculum. I'm also part of the statewide measure to include more African American Latinx history, so there's an effort.
And tomorrow the parents will be part of another meeting, this one at the Board of Education offices here in Hamden. And at that time, just before the 3:30 meeting, they expect to meet one-on-one with their daughter's teacher, who they say up until this point they've had no issues with. She's been a very good teacher for their daughter. We're live here outside Westwood School in Hamden. Tony Terzi, Fox 61 News.